If your dog stops listening to you as soon as you start your walk, you have zero chance of working on reactivity, so lunging, barking, growling at other dogs, things, people, whatever. So today I'm going to show you 3 very effective and fun tricks to connect with your dog and start walks more calmly. Number 1, everything starts with the harness and the leash, right? So this is the first thing that you do when you take your dog for a walk. You put on harness and leash. And this is uncomfortable for a lot of dogs. And whenever this is true for your dog, you start the walk already stressed. So watch out for signs that your dog's uncomfortable with the procedure, like lifting a paw, turning the head away, leaning away, walking away, licking the lips, everything like that. Or if your dog bolts as soon as you take the harness off the shelf, that's a very obvious and very common sign that your dog's not 100% fine with the act of putting on the harness. What you can do is teach your dog to actually do the work for you. So put on the harness voluntarily. You don't have to do anything actually. Your dog can put the head through or get into position if you have a clip on the neck, which is awesome. And your dog will do all the work for you. This starts already engaging you too before you even go for the walk. So this is an awesome routine to start your walk together. And if your dog bounces off the walls as soon as you take the leash, you can do the next 2 tricks for the leash as well as for the door. So they work really well. And if your dog just needs to blow off some steam and you have a yard, let your dog run around. If your dog needs to do that, that's totally fine. It is a sign for overexcitement, that's for sure. And the more calm you start your walks, the more you will see this sign disappear. But for now, if your dog needs to do that, let him do that. Trick number 2, scatter treats at the door. And again, you can do that with the leash as well, right? So what this does is it stretches the neck, it takes the head down, it engages the nose and the brain, and all of these things calm your dog down. Do this for as long as it takes your dog to slow down, depending on how excited your dog was. So the more excited your dog was, the more you want your dog to slow down before you continue with your walk, right? And or trick number 3 is the focus exercise. So you want your dog to be close to you and focus on you, so look at you. And you treat your dog for that. Now, in the beginning, your dog's gaze might wander, right? And that's totally fine. Bring it back to you. And you can do that with an attention cue, your dog's name. You can lure your dog with a treat. All is totally fine. The higher the reward rate, so the faster you give your dog the rewards, the quicker you will get a fully engaged dog who ignores everything else and will stick the full attention onto you. And that's what we want. Now, if you did this to attach the leash now, and then proceed to opening the door. And we do that gradually, right? So we start with the closed door and your dog gets treats for paying attention to you. Then we put the hand on the handle. Again, we bring the focus back and then we open the door gradually. And you might need to remind your dog that you want the attention again and again and again and again. That's totally fine. You're just learning, right? Your dog's just learning. It might need some time for your dog to get that you actually want the full attention the whole time. The more often you do this, the more focused your dog will become. Now, as the doors fully open, bring your dog's attention back to you and then make the first step out. And after a few steps, so after going through the door, again, reorient your dog towards you. So you want the dog's focus again, then you can do another scatter feed and you can close the door more calmly. And Again, after you get your dog's attention one more time, you start your walk. And while this seems like a lot, it will get more and more fluent. So you will do this automatically, and you will need less and less treats the more you do this. Try it out. You will see that you start your walks way calmer. Your dog will be way calmer. And if you want to do more to relax with your reactive dog, watch this video.